All right, so if you've seen some of my other videos where I tested over 100 AI SEO writers, I've tested them all right, and Koala Writer always comes out in the top one or two for me. It's one of the best AI writing tools that I've seen on the market. And yeah, to be honest, there hasn't been that many updates recently, so I am super excited to see today that now we have Claude Sonnet 4. Obviously, I'm using this a lot for coding. I use bolt.new. If you watch any of my other videos, Bolt uses Claude for Sonnet, and it's just improved so much recently because it's using this model. So many less errors. So let's have a look through. We also have something called the deep research. So that will obviously go out and do a whole lot of more research. And one thing about making blog posts is it's just super important to do your research, right? So this will be really exciting to see the difference, right? I have an article that I created a few weeks ago, and we're going to do the exact same topic to show the difference between Sonnet 3.7 and Sonnet 4 with deep research. Let's get to it. All right, so we got our article back. It's supposed to be a bit slower. I didn't find it that slow, to be honest. It looks really, really good, to be honest. This is definitely one of the best articles I've seen. We've got our highlighted text here. It does look a little bit, samey. I don't like when it looks, exactly the same amount of words. That makes it obvious sometimes to AI, but we can use this polish button here to, do something like this or reduce repetition. Sometimes I do this. I don't really know if humanized text is that important, but all of these are pretty good, right? And you can add your custom instructions too. So let's do a polish first. Okay, so it's rewriting it again. This, to be honest, I know it might look weird that there's only one or two sentences, but I find this is the best way to write now because some people will be reading on their phones and they just don't like blocks of text, right? One thing we might do in our custom instruction there will be say no M dashes. Okay, that's the key giveaway, isn't it, to AI content. But have a look at this. It looks really, really good to me. We probably should have added some videos. I think that would be good to include some people's videos to just break it up a little bit more. Okay, and some of the top tools I find are, they're definitely some of the best tools, right? Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, CapCut. These are the top players in the market. What I saw with Sonnet before, it was like the similar, but like I'd never even heard of this Topaz Video Enhance. Or this one, this is the one from a few weeks ago, and I mean, it's not really exactly that good. I mean, I don't know what that is. I personally use Filmora, but it's not Filmora X. So a few little details here that might be different. Look at this. I mean, this probably isn't. Descript should be up near the top right, and it's called Descript Overlord, which is not overdub. So if you know something about the niche, then it often helps to fact check all of these things. Also, when you're trying to choose topics on what to do, I did make this AI SEO starter kit. It's just got loads and loads of prompts. All my prompts here. You don't even need to give me your email address because I just suck at writing emails. So it's just there in the comments down below. Also, Koala Writer, if you haven't joined it, or Koala AI, as some people are calling it now, you can just take my prompts here. So back to this article. I mean, this looks nice. Again, I do think nowadays is like adding a video, I think, and images would help. Obviously, Koala Writer can do that. Here we have Descript. Okay, they have overdub again. I wish I was talking about Overlord, I think it's called, but it is text-based video editing. Okay, but they have a new tool, so I was hoping we might see that in video. And AI. Okay, it just looks better because that's the actual name, not Filmora X. So this is the one that I use a lot. FlexClip as well. I've heard of that. CapCut for mobile. Okay, these are the ones that I actually use. So I do find this, just knowing a little bit about this niche is like, if you look at the article, it's really, really long. Let's actually look at how many words this article is. Okay, so it's 2,832 words. Absolutely amazing that we can just one shot get this nearly 3,000 word article. I used to write these and it took me a long time. I guess what I'd really like to see, which I could probably do with the custom instructions here, would be to kind of have some longer paragraphs and some shorter. I just don't really like it when it looks exactly, when every single paragraph looks the same, more or less. That's just my preference, because when I'm writing myself, sometimes I just get really carried away and the sentence is super long, and sometimes it's just, one word. It's like that. I would often do something like this and just put that as one or two words there in my writing. It's just the way that I do it. As far as the content works, it's got everything that you want. It really is really good. So I'm not making so many videos about SEO anymore because of tools like this. Basically, you can just publish this. I recommend just publishing one of these every single day and growing your blog. I'm a lot more interested in vibe coding and creating products with Bolt.new. And I'm going to be creating a lot of vibe marketing, vibe SEO tools on this channel. So subscribe to the channel, watch some of the other videos. I'm creating tons and tons of really cool stuff so that I can use tools like Koala Writer as part of my marketing process. And that's it. Thanks for watching.